How can leaders embed customer-centric thinking into the company culture at every level?
So co-create clear vision, number one. Then connect everybody's role to the impact of customer experience. Because quite often, for some people, particularly frontline, it's really obvious what impact they have on the customer experience. But if you're back office and you're working with like technology processes, policy that don't necessarily touch the customer directly, it can be harder to understand your impact. But everybody who works in a company ultimately impacts the customer experience.
Yeah.
So help everyone to understand that. Make sure they can see how they connect to the customer, and make sure everyone knows that their role is not CX neutral. Modeling it at the top would be the next thing. Leaders must walk the talk. If customer experience isn't visibly important to leaders, then it won't be to the rest of the business either. So it has to be. Everybody needs to be singing off that same hymn sheet. And talking about singing, make it part of the organizational rhythm. Bake it into everything from onboarding, talk about it in team meetings, make sure you're looking at the right metrics, make sure recognition around customer experience takes part. Learning and development has to include customer experience, hiring. So, every single part of the organization from start to end needs to keep that conversation and flow of CX alive. And then I guess to round it all off, my last one, number 5, is to tell stories often. So share customer wins, share recoveries, talk about CX stories like they're folklore,